Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Amanda. Today I'm going to be doing my 6-month pregnancy update, which equals to 24 weeks. I am officially 24 weeks pregnant today, and that means that we also have reached viability week. So if you're not aware of what viability week means, viability week just means that baby has a extremely or significantly higher percentage of survival outside of the womb if for some reason she has to be delivered earlier than expected. So I'm super excited for that, and also excited to have reached officially 6 months. We're about to go into the new year, which means that we only have about 2 to 3 months to continue to prepare for her until we're just kind of waiting for her to come. We are super excited, but every time I think to myself, okay, we're almost done everything we need, I list off a bunch of things we still need for when she's first here. So we have a lot of stuff to do. We are going to Jacksonville this upcoming week, and we are going to a baby store, and hopefully we can get the majority of the smaller items that we need there, and also building our baby registry there for friends and family in case they don't want to just like order from Amazon. And I, of course, want to go to at least one baby store in my pregnancy, so we don't have one near us. The closest one is like 3.5 hours away. So we thought we might as well drive to Jacksonville, which is where we are from, and go there because they have one. And that's like a 5-hour drive. So we're gonna do that this upcoming week because Mauricio has leave. But anyways, let's talk about baby a little bit. I know in my previous updates, I really haven't talked about like baby apps or baby size or, you know, those kind of things. But now that we're 6 months and we have reached viability week, one of my favorite apps is the Pregnancy Plus app. And also I really like another app as well. So this is an estimated size of what she would look like at the moment. That's inside me. That's nuts. That's my daughter, not that baby, but that my daughter is that size, weighing about 1.5 pounds. The last time she was measured at her anatomy scan, which was like a month ago at this point, like the week before Thanksgiving, so almost a month ago, she was weighing at like 13 ounces, I think I want to say. So hopefully she is still on track and gaining weight and is perfect. We have another anatomy scan on January 6th, and the reason for that, if you're not watching my vlogs, is because baby girl in the last anatomy scan had excess fluid in one of her kidneys. My doctor wasn't too concerned about it, as it wasn't an extreme amount. Like, it wasn't like a red flag amount, but it was an amount that they want to, you know, check on and see if it continues to do that or if it resolves itself in the 3rd trimester. It is usually most likely to resolve in the 3rd trimester, but we're hoping and praying that's the case. But we're also being extremely cautious and aware that this could mean that she could be born with something called hydronephrosis, I think is what it's called. And that just means that there's excess fluid in the kidneys due to a blockage, which caused the kidneys to swell. So she will just have to go see a pediatric urologist whenever she's born, if she is born with that. So we are hoping she doesn't have to do that, but we are glad we caught it so we know what's going on and we are aware. We are extremely lucky for modern day medicine, because without an anatomy scan, we probably would have never known that her kidneys, or one of her kidneys, had excess fluid in it. But anyways, this app in particular goes off of basically a couple of weeks. So between the weeks 24 to 27, she is the size of papaya, or a bunny, or chocolate cake, which is crazy. And I also saw on another app that my uterus is the size of a soccer ball. So that is also very interesting that she is that big at this point, and that's inside my body. Like, I'm just like amazed by that. I know I keep saying that, but it's just like amazing that the female body is able to help grow and nourish another body. It's just amazing to me. But anyways, baby girl and her symptoms and what she's causing me in this pregnancy is heartburn. So much heartburn. Everything I eat, everything I drink causes me to get heartburn. I'm constantly eating Tums. Those are the things that are approved by my doctor. That's why I take Tums. And they help, but not a lot. I just kind of have to deal with it. So my guess is she's gonna be born with a lot of hair, which wouldn't be a surprise because I was born with a head full of hair. I had so much hair when I was a baby. It was kind of ridiculous, but Another thing is also feeling Braxton Hicks. I felt them twice now in the last week or so. My stomach just gets really tight, and I looked it up because it almost felt like really bad gas pains, but like different than gas pains, like way higher up in my stomach. And it was saying that those most likely are the beginning phases of Braxton Hicks, and it's just the body getting ready to go through the birthing process in a couple of months. So that's something I've been experiencing. And it's funny because I said to Mauricio, I'm surprised I haven't experienced them yet. Literally the next day when I woke up in the morning, that's what woke me up, was having Braxton Hicks in my stomach. And it was like so tight and it was uncomfortable, and it happened like 3 or 4 times. And I was like, okay, this is kind of weird, can it stop? Because it happened like 3 or 4 times in a row, and then it kind of went away for the rest of the day, and then came back a couple days later. So that's not something that is concerning. Obviously, Braxton Hicks are extremely common in pregnancy, especially going into your 3rd trimester. You can experience them super early on too. Some women experience them super early on, but I did not. I experienced them around 23 weeks into, like a couple of days into 23 weeks. So what else? My nausea is slightly coming back, which I hope it doesn't come back, because nausea in my beginning of my pregnancy knocked me on my feet so bad. I couldn't even like comprehend life when I was in my first 2 months of pregnancy, or 3 months should I say, because I was sick for about 2 months, and at that point I was already about 2 months pregnant. So yeah, like 3 or 4 months pregnant, and I had extreme morning sickness. It wasn't until I discovered Unisum that I suffered from that, and I suffered all the way up until like the ending of September. So I got pregnant in July. So yeah, three or 4 months pregnant is when I had that. But it is coming back a little bit, not too bad, especially in the morning whenever I wake up. If I don't eat right away, I get super nauseous. So this also happened early on in my pregnancy, is once I was able to eat and my morning sickness was kind of calming down, something that I had to do was eat a small bowl of cereal right when I woke up, literally like right when I woke up, or I would get nauseous. And I think that's also coming back. So that's something that I need to get cereal, because I only have like really fruity cereal for like dessert and a snack and stuff. I need to get like a healthier cereal that I can eat first thing in the morning, like Cheerios or, you know, something like that, that I can just eat until I'm ready to actually eat a real breakfast, unless I'm starving and I want to eat a real breakfast. Sorry guys, I just washed my hair and that wet hair was like sitting in my neck, and this sweater is super fuzzy. But what else? I know I wanted to talk about so much, and I knew that I should have talked about it. Oh, okay, so also going back to the Braxton Hicks, I also have experienced them in my back a little bit, my lower back, and it was not bad. It was just really uncomfortable, and I couldn't get comfortable no matter which way I laid. Pregnancy pillow didn't help, so I kind of just had to breathe through it. It almost took my breath away, like completely. It was extremely painful, but I've only experienced that, like I said, a couple of times as well. It hasn't been too bad. But another thing that is happening also, I thought that I just had really bad allergies, and usually I do have really bad allergies during this time of year, so it also could be a contribution to that. But I've been also watching other mamas who are pregnant as well as like same time as me, or even if they're like a couple weeks ahead of me. They were talking about having a really stuffy nose, and I was like, wow, that's me. I'm always super stuffy, and I thought it was just allergies, and I was taking Benadryl, and that would kind of help, but not like really that much. And it ended up that that's actually a pregnancy symptom, is having a stuffy nose. It's like your body's first line of defense. So that is something that I did not know that you could have in pregnancy, or was a sign or a symptom of pregnancy. So if you guys are pregnant and you guys have stuffy noses and you thought it was allergies or a cold or something, it could just be pregnancy related. I'm thinking that's what mine is, just because it's been sticking around for so long, but I don't feel sick, I don't have a cough. You know, Benadryl doesn't really help, so I'm assuming it's just like pregnancy related. The last thing that I want to talk about is so cute, because I was talking about my last update that I was waiting for her to get the hiccups. This morning, she had the hiccups, and I was so excited. I like woke up and I was like, oh my gosh, she has the hiccups. But I was also experiencing like the back pain, like that numbing back pain in the lower back. And I was like, oh my gosh, like it was like beautiful in the front and like scorching painful in the back, but it was for like at least 5 or 6 minutes and then it kind of stopped, but it was constant in one spot. So it's pretty sure the hiccups, if not, it was her like constantly like punching or kicking me in one spot, like in a pattern. You know how like you hiccup in a pattern? It was like in a pattern. So that is also really sweet. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys my bump date, because I haven't done that in the last couple of updates. If you follow me on Instagram, I post on there a lot, my weekly posts now, and also I post on TikTok a lot, being pregnancy related stuff. So I'm gonna show you guys. And I'm gonna get questions on where I got this sweater from. I always get questions like that, so I'm gonna go ahead and answer it right now. I got it from TJ Maxx. It was like 20 bucks, and it's like super comfortable, and it's like longer, so you can wear it during pregnancy. So here's the little bump. So freaking cute. I'm so obsessed with it. She's so cute. I also put in my pregnancy belly button ring, finally. I think I'm gonna have to take it out because, I don't know, I just feel like I'm gonna have to take it out, so that. All right, so that completes my 23 and 24 week pregnancy update, 6 months viability week. I am so excited that we are almost there to meeting her. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.